Well, are you ready for some indoctrination? Welcome to the Christian Whistleblower channel. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, and we always remind you that you do not have original sin. You've got the spark of divinity within. You're divine, you're sovereign, you're free. You don't have to go and bend the knee to anybody's savior because you don't need salvation. Other than that, we've got some other things to talk to you about today too, which, while not as important, can contribute to that thing which is most important. And today, we're going to do something a little more fun, a little bit more speculative as well. But we're going to get into something deep, something interesting. We will have to call you CS because we don't say the C word here. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. So, speaking of that, today I want to talk to you about the DOSOM WIST, Comet Atlas, and Space Force. We are winning. It's another good news emergency update in a world full of people that want to give you bad news emergency updates. More good news from Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower. This particular one, I believe, was sent to me by the one, the only Tracy Dyer. And we're starting to work on our Twitter a little bit more. We've got a great guest coming up from Twitter. I won't spoil the surprise. I'll tell you who she is once we get things confirmed. But we're looking forward to having her on the show. And Twitter is a really interesting place. And I tell you what, I got to get a new camera. I've just got to do it today, folks. I'm trying to find one that I know that I can adjust the color on. But they don't say. It's hard to find out. And I might actually have to go in town and talk to somebody, which I don't want to do. But anyway, because I will not wear a mask and I'll get thrown out and it'll be, well, let's look at it this way. It'd be a good YouTube video anyway, right? It'd be a good YouTube video. So let's take a look at this. And this comes from Twitter. And if you've never been on Twitter, it's kind of the smart person's social media. Now, I know some of you love Facebook and all that, but Twitter is smart people social media. It really is. It's really amazing. It's really amazing the stuff that you see on Twitter. You're a concealed carrier. It's illegal for you to wear a mask. It's a felony. I don't wear a mask either. I don't understand that, but I got a little card. But anyway, we'll talk about that maybe a little bit more a little bit later. But let's talk about this subject matter that we're talking about. And I like Twitter. I do. And this was something that was on Twitter. There are some great minds there. And if you do want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at Unindoctrinate. We have over 100,000 subscribers or followers. So please go ahead and follow us. And for the love of baby HERU, the love of baby Titus, if you're following me on Twitter and you watch YouTube, why don't you help a brother out and subscribe? I don't know how I got 100,000 followers on Twitter and about half that here on YouTube, but that's okay. We're growing. So this guy is Wyatt, austere, deplorable. Really, really, I'm new to following him, but there's some good information. And so he puts out this tweet, and it says, so Comet C-19 Atlas, C-19 WIST, WIST distraction, Comet strikes Earth, satanic global government. This is in the view of Wyatt, the game plan. And I think if you think, you can see where it was very much laid out. We've got this comet that's called C-19. What's the chances? I mean, this is the way I think. So let me get this right. The comet's called C-19, and they just happen to have a WIST come along, and they call that C-19 as well. Do you think that that's just coincidental? Do you think that that just sort of happened? It's crazy. And I guess they think we're really stupid. And the problem is, most of the time they're right. Most people are stupid. I would go so far as to say 9 out of 10 people are stupid. Walking down the street, if you are sitting there watching people walk by, you can almost say stupid, 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 not stupid. I'm telling you, most people are just that stupid, and you can watch them. And it's not that hard to pick out the 1 out of the 10 that's not stupid. It's really a low bar to clear, like as Tracy's saying. And if they have a cool T-shirt that says Q on it with a white rabbit, that makes it a little bit easier to know. But wow, a lot of people are stupid. A lot of people are stupid. But anyway, folks, this is the way it was supposed to go. The comet, the WIST, the distraction, comet strikes Earth, and then the satanic global government takes over. What does Lisa say? The cold cerveza shots would be the biggest drug deal of the century. Cold cerveza, isn't that beer? But anyway, I guess I'm not following. I'm a little slow on the uptake today. But anyway, this is what was planned. And I'm sure it was planned. And it was planned in just this order. But what really happened was Space Force, the first mission was called, believe it or not, Atlas. I don't know if that's exactly true, but we'll get into that. The comet is blown up. The Great Awakening succeeds. And it really has, if you look at it. And this is good news because all of this stuff that was supposed to take us down, we are putting it down. It's fizzling out, and we are really winning. So, and President Trump made the joke, "Oh, Mr. President, we just can't win anymore. There's too much winning." You got to get rid of that. You got to get ready for that. You got to get ready to win and win a whole bunch. You just win. Because from here on, we really start winning, and you're going to have to get used to winning, and you can't feel bad about winning. Because we are really about ready to go on a big, long win streak. We're going to be winning when we wake up. We're going to be winning when we go to sleep. We're going to be winning at home. We're going to be winning at work. We're going to be winning everywhere. So you got to get ready to win. You got to understand how to win, and you got to understand not to feel bad about winning. Okay? Get ready because we're about to start winning. So let's get into this a little more deeply. And if you do want to follow me on Twitter, I'm at Unindoctrinate. So here's this comet, right? This C-19 Atlas comet in the midst of the C-19 WIST, which to me is crazy. And it can't be coincidental. It just can't be. C-19 Atlas comet. It's a comet with a near parabolic orbit discovered by the Atlas Survey on December 28, 2019. So they see this comet, and this comet's coming really, really close to the Earth. And that 9 Nanya chick is getting really, really damp in her undies because she's been saying a comet is going to destroy the Earth for like 22 years now, and it never has. So she thinks, oh, this is it, this is it, this is it. Her eyes roll in the back of her head. But guess what? It didn't hit, and she's still a lying bitch. I don't care if she's a single mother. Anyway, the comet was supposed to hit the Earth. It near miss. It might hit. It's terrible. It's the comet that lost 1,000 fear porn YouTube shows. But suddenly, and could comets themselves be psyops? Oh, yeah. I agree with you, Tracy Dyer. And then around March 22nd-ish, the comet starts disintegrating. How about that? Because let's follow this timeline. And, I discovered that in print. This isn't print shop. This is, what is this called? PowerPoint. You can move shit around like this, so it doesn't have to be all straight. I like it when it's kind of, fun. So anyway, the fear porn was palpable about this whole comet thing and the whole WIST thing. And, all of the fear porners. And the thing about it is that this is the thing that you've got to understand. It's times like this. It's situations like this that really let you know who people are. You don't really know somebody until you see them when things are down and dirty. You don't really know somebody until you see them in the midst of a crisis. And once you see somebody in crisis, you see how they act, then you know who they really are. And when this WIST, this Comet thing hit, think of the people that you watch on YouTube. What did the ones on YouTube that you watch start talking about? Lisa, you're so right. Lisa says, could I just see one picture of Earth before I admit that a comet is coming? And those damn Tibetans, can't they send us one picture of Earth? Send me one picture of Earth, and then we'll talk about Tibetans. I love Gosha, but for damn sake, one picture. Anyway, that's not CGI in strips by NASA. Oh, boy. So what did the people that you watch on YouTube start talking about when all of this stuff hit? Some people, like X22, I don't know him. I'd like to get him to come on the channel. Cynthia listens to him. Sometimes when I'm listening to him, I think I'm listening to me. He's the only other guy out there. Well, then I listen to Paladin. But X22, he's positive. X22, he's optimistic. X22, he gets it. And I'm pretty sure he's very ruggedly handsome individual because he sounds a lot like me. And he gets it. He sees the same stuff happening. He sees the same WIST. He sees the same comments. He sees the same garbage that everybody else sees. But he's optimistic. He is telling stuff that is positive and helping us expect things that are positive, position ourselves for things that are positive. I'm that way. Paladin, I heard Paladin, I was listening today before the show, and he is putting out positive information. He's putting out information to help you position yourself to have a successful future instead of run and hide somewhere under a rock because the world's coming to an end. That's the other end of the spectrum. You got one or two. Oh, you know what we just said? Out of 10 people walking down the street, 9 of them are stupid. Out of 10 YouTube channels you turn on, 9 of them are stupid, at least, and 1 of them is smart. You know how you can tell? The ones that you turn on that are talking about fear, crash, burn, tribulation, it's over, it's horrible, bad, 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 they're stupid. And if they talk about Paul not being an apostle, they got that from me and they won't give me any credit. My critics are my creation, but that's okay. I don't want to claim them either. And then there's the one that is positive, optimistic, helping position yourself for the future. Oh, it's easy to pick out the smart ones from the stupid ones. It really is. It's easy to pick out those that are quick to try to cash in on a crisis and those that are trying to help you and guide you and steer you through a crisis. And those that are trying to provide information for you to steer yourself through a crisis. It's the reactors and the revelators. Just like 9 out of 10 people on the street are stupid, 9 out of the 10 people on YouTube are stupid. And that's just true. That's just true. So the fear porn was palpable. All the scenarios were being painted, from Nostradamus to Tibetan Pleiadians to the B-BLE and everything in between. All the disasters. Some guy's telling you about black magic. This guy's telling you about sigils. This guy's telling you about Nag Hammadi. This guy, it's all disaster. Then you got the crazy single mother talking about the comet. She's been talking about that comet. Oh, man. Anyway, now the comet is going to hit Earth while we're all reeling from the DOSOM WIST. And then the satanic government's going to take over in response to the near apocalyptic damage. And then we're all doomed. And 9 out of 10 of the people that are dumb, and 9 out of the 10 of the people on YouTube that are dumb, that's all they talk about. But the 1 out of 10 that's smart out there gets it. The 1 out of 10 that's smart on here shows it. That's what was supposed to happen, and that's what they still want you to believe is going to happen. And not the they that we normally talk about, but the stupid ones. That's the they we're talking about now. The stupid people. The 9 out of 10. The Chicken Littles. But what happened, folks? But instead, they told us we were going to get this. They were hoping for this. They were talking this. They're preaching this. They're prophesying this. But instead, we're getting this. Well, what's this, Jeff? What are we getting? Well, watch this and get ready to be excited. And thanks again to Wyatt, austere, deplorable. So, we got Space Force's first mission. I know it looks like Star Trek. I know it's weird. But we get Space Force's first mission. And Comet, what Comet? The Spurs for the first mission, I can't find anywhere where it was called, where the mission actually had the designation of Atlas. I can't find that. So apologies to Austin or Wyatt, austere, deplorable. If you know a place where you can see that the mission was designated Atlas, I'll apologize. But in Wyatt's defense, it was launched on an Atlas rocket. So same thing. Space Force's first mission goes up on an Atlas rocket. And right around that same time, the C-19, the Comet, not the WIST, the C-19 Comet, all of a sudden it's breaking up. Could the two events be related? Comet's coming. Looks like it might hit Earth, possibly, maybe. Space Force sends up an Atlas rocket. Comet, all of a sudden, starts breaking up. Could it be that something in that cute little rocket right there went up and did something to that cute little comet and made it dissipate? That's all I'm saying. It happened around the same time, or maybe somebody just wanted us to think that the Atlas rocket destroyed the C-19 Comet. But either way, it was good news instead of bad news. So there's different ways to think about this. There's different ways to look at this. So the Comet C-19 dies, breaks up. It's not a threat anymore. And now we're seeing the C-19 WIST fizzling. People are out. Have you seen the pictures? People are out on the beach. People are walking down the street. Everything's going good. You got some people, they're looking down their noses at you, but they're under the mask, so you can't really tell. They're kind of mask shaming you. But these people are sad that people aren't dying. The WIST is fizzling. The WIST is fizzling. It's going away. The WIST is not a thing anymore. The WIST is going to be forgotten. There's not going to be a fall flare-up. Not a real one. The WIST is fizzling. We have beaten the WIST. The Comet has died. It's not going to strike Earth. Sorry. I won't say her name again, but she can change her panties and everything will be fine. Satanic global government's not going to take over because we've been saved by Space Force. The Atlas mission blew up the Comet, and President Trump has taken the right steps to negotiate us through the WIST thing. And it's all good again. So either way, whether it was Grand Theater, we win. Or if it was really done, we still win. So I'm not really too concerned at the end of the day whether I really win or it just looks like I win. As long as I get to do the winner stuff and reap the winner rewards, I'm pretty cool with that. Because I know I'm going to win anyway. And I know you're going to win anyway. And I didn't know that was the last slide, or I would have made you look at a black screen. Sorry about that. But folks, they meant for it to be a whole lot different than it turned out to be. And that is good news. And the good news is we win. And the good news is get used to winning, because we are going to continue to win, and then win again, because we're the last generation of real humans. And that's what we're here for, is to win, ladies and gentlemen. We're here to win. I'm encouraging you to keep your mind to keep a winner's mindset. And to keep a winner's mindset, you can't be listening to whiners. To keep an optimistic mindset, you can't be listening to doom and gloomers. To keep an overcomer's mindset, you can't be listening to those that talk about how you're going under. Please just control yourself. Please do what's smart for you. Please do what you know is best for you. And I appreciate you all very, very much. And we really are the last generation of real humans. We really are here to win. The world is not bad and getting worse. It's good and getting better. And it's going to be better than you can ever imagine, sooner than you would ever think. Folks, we are here. And as long as we keep asking questions and keep questioning answers, we will continue to unindoctrinate ourselves. So let's keep busy, ladies and gentlemen. Let's keep busy. I'm Jeffrey Daugherty, the Christian Whistleblower, for Tracy, our great moderator, and all the other great moderators, and for the lovely Cynthia. I'm here saluting you for seeking after truth and for having the guts to be here. And we'll be back very soon with more podcast excellence. Thank you for joining us here on the Christian Whistleblower channel.